Learning begins directly and intensely, with the man dumping a tray full of frogs, already treated, inside a pot filled with hot fat. Immediate contact creates a vigorous reaction. Oil bubbles strongly, involving each piece, while the sound of frying dominates the environment. This first moment defines the base of the dish, because the heat raised begins to transform the external texture. Quickly, with a shovel, he moves the frogs inside the pot, ensuring that all parties are hit by heat uniformly. This care is essential so that frying be complete. Little by little, the surface of the meat starts to gain a golden color, indicating that the crunch is forming. Frying evolves to a more intense point, where frogs appear extremely crunchy. The oil keeps bubbling, but now the texture is already well defined. This contrast between firmer exterior and softer interior is one of the main points of this type of pathology. Using a magnetic sieve, he takes all the frogs out of the pot, allowing excess oil to drain. Then, puts everything on a tray, where the heat is still visible, through the steam that rises slowly. The labeling already indicates a ready-to-eat dish. On the same tray, he adds a large portion of rice-based systems, which will balance the intense flavor of frying. Rice brings and helps soften the strength of the pepper that will be used. Then starts the meal, picking up a piece of frog, dipping directly into the pepper sauce. The first bite reveals the result of the poison. The external croquant stands out, while the flavor is intensified by the pepper. Sitting simply, he continues to eat in peace. The sound of chewing reinforces the crunchy texture of the food. Each piece is consumed with satisfaction, showing that the dish has reached its goal. He dips the frog in pepper again and takes the mouth more intensely. The contrast between pepper heat and the crunch of the meat creates a strong experience and striking. This kind of combination is highly valued in this style of cooking. Consumption of frogs is common in several regions of Cambodia, especially in rural areas, where that ingredient is easily found. It represents an important source of protein and is part of traditional food. Frying in hot fat is a technique widely used as it allows you to quickly transform the texture of food. This method creates crunch and preserves the internal flavor, making the dish more attractive. The presence of rice in the meal shows its importance. As a basis feed, it goes with virtually every dish, helping to balance more intense flavors and guaranteeing satiety. Pepper sauce is an essential element. He doesn't just add burning, but also enhances the taste of the meat. Does not change. Pepper is a fundamental part of culinary identity. The use of simple utensils, like pot and sieve, demonstrates how tradition is conceived. Live even without modern equipment. The result is a complete plate and full of personality. Outdoor cooking, using direct fire, reinforces the connection with nature. This cell style allows total process control and values practical knowledge. The combination of croquants, pepper and rice creates a balance that pleases the local. Each element has a role specific within the meal. This type of dish shows how healthy ingredients can be turned into something remarkable through simple techniques. O final result depends more on execution than on complexity. So the video ends with the man still tasting your dish satisfactorily, the crunching sound of bites, the steam from the food, and the simplicity of the environment show that the cooking experience is in full experience. Do nothing until the time to eat,